there has to be, something put in, like, to where parents can't have a say-so, really, when it comes to, like, a female playing a sport over a dude. I don't know. It was just something personal I took in high school, and I couldn't really fight against it because, it's the coaches over a player, over a kid. So, but it was a big deal issue for me to play. But I know, after I played, I had two girls who ended up playing football, and they both said I was the reason why they started playing, because they didn't know girls were allowed to play football until they saw me. So that meant a lot.
That's awesome.
That meant a lot coming from younger kids when I was only 3 years older than them.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine nowadays seeing a young girl watching us and, like, you see the light bulb, the light bulb go off in her head, like, wait, we're allowed to play?
Yeah.
I look forward to that. Like, I love that.
That's so cool. Last but not least, we got Angie. It's the same question. How have you seen the league or women's football come up, and where do you see it going?
I feel as though women's football is very contagious.
Yeah.
I feel like the growth of it is going to be bigger than even some people even imagine sometimes, just because of, like, the women that we have in the office now, like, Katie Sowers, Dan Rappaport, Jim Welters, and, Coach Collette from the New York Sharks. Like, just seeing them in the office now, it's going to expand. We're going to have more women in the office. And by having a woman in the office, we have a better voice for ourselves. So it's like we're going to be able to expand further. Like, this is my 5th season playing. My 2nd season, I received the MVP All-Star award in the 2015 All-Star game. And then 2 years after that, I made the USA team, but I tore my ACL, so I couldn't compete. But just from that growth itself, I could see that, people that have been playing for 20 years, they see way bigger things than I can imagine. That's going to happen. So I just see it being very contagious. Me traveling from Cali to Philly with my equipment, in the airport, it gets a lot of attention from people, and they never even heard of women's tackle football. So I just feel as though, we continue doing what we're doing, and we keep getting our word out. The fact that we're doing this for the love of the game, nobody's getting paid, and it's going to blow up. The reason why I feel like it's going to blow up bigger is because, like, no one sacrifices more than what women do for football. Some of the mothers, we all go to our job after this. Like, either you in college, you go to school, you play football. High school, same thing. Little league, same thing. If you're pro, you're getting paid for it, but you're still just focusing on football. So it's like we wear a lot of hats in the mix of still playing football. And I just feel as though, in 5 years, it's going to be bigger. Just like Jan said, with the technology and how everything is, it'll be bigger.
Yeah, I mean, we completely agree. We think that the growth of this league is great, not only for the game of football, but for, women's rights and all those things. Like, it's going to inspire a lot of young girls. I mean, I have 2 daughters that are 13 and 9, and I want them to know, like, they can do whatever they want. Just because I'm a football coach, if they want to do football, then that's okay with me. If they want to do volleyball, that's okay with me. If they want to not do sports and do band, that's okay with me. But, I mean, for women's rights and for what women can do anything men can do, and we're okay with that. And so just to kind of close it out here, I'd like to give each of you an opportunity to kind of give a closing word on, whatever you want. Maybe if it's something we missed, maybe if you have something, if you want to promote, like if you have a Twitter page, a Facebook page, or Instagram for your team, whatever you want to get out there, or just a closing word that you want to give to maybe a young athlete that's listening to this show to inspire them. But I just want to kind of give each of you a few moments here to, inspire or just give a closing word. So we'll start with Angie, and we'll just kind of go back down that list that the order we've been going.
Basically, I would like to say, like, as far as for me, everything is always mental. It's 90% mental, 10% physical. And at the same time, I feel as though, for any little girl out here, don't stop at the first, the second, the third, or the fourth no. Just keep going until you get your yes. Because, hard work and dedication to whatever you want to do, it always pays off. And it always somehow, some way catches on and be able to get the respect that it deserves. So just continue to strive.
Yep, very, very, very great. Destiny?
Oh, man. Like she said it best, but, for the girls out there listening to the women, or even if there's men listening, no matter what you're doing in life, make sure you do something that you love with passion. Put your all in it. If you don't have, your heart in it, you're not going to, get the results you want. So, whatever you do in life, whether it's sports or video games or, your mom or whatever your career is, just do it with love, man. All we need is love.
Yeah, absolutely. Jasmine.
Yeah, I agree. My thing is that if you're passionate about something and you really want to do something, never accept no for as an answer. Go after whatever you want to do, and as long as you're doing it, like it definitely says, it's love, like you're good. You're eventually going to get that yes, you're going to get that breakthrough, and you're eventually going to do something that you love. So keep going for boys, girls, and anything in between.
All right, Jerry.
I guess what I have to say is never be afraid to leap, never be afraid to try, never be afraid to fail. Life is about choices and going after what you enjoy. Like, I uprooted my whole life to move to Philadelphia to play football. So it's like, if it's something that you're truly passionate about and you love it, like, the hell with other people think. Just do you, be happy. Like, you only have one life to live. As long as you give it your all, that's all that matters.
Really good.
Feel free to visit TallyWar.com, buy some tickets, buy a sweatshirt, T-shirt, support the team because we got to try for playoffs.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's sell some stuff here. Come on,
let's go.
Hey, come on now. We gotta do some marketing around here. We gotta do some marketing around here. All right, next up is what's the gram? What's the gram? What's the gram?
No, Gary. Gary's the real MVP.
What's the Instagram?
It's Cali.war, CALI.WAR.
I like it. All right, cool. We'll share that.
We'll make sure we share that on our Instagram and everything too.
All right, next up, LC. What's the final word?
Final word is, I know it's gonna sound corny, but don't stop believing. Like, with anything, somebody got to start somewhere. So whether it's by crawl, walk, run method or anything like that, if you got a dream, make a plan, make it achievable, and just keep going. Break barriers. Don't let nobody tell you no. Just go out there and kill it. Once again, we are Cali.war on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And also, I'm going to do a shameless plug for the WFA because honestly, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be playing with half the females on this team right now. So also follow WFA Football on Instagram. That way you can support any team regardless of where they live. Yep. Because at the end of the day, we are a group of women that's trying to just change the world and break down every barrier and glass ceiling there is. There you go.
I like that. I would say this something real cool. Actually, I meant to say this about the league. There's so many teams in so many areas of the city. How many teams are there in the league? There's is it 30? It's not 30. Is it 30?
It's a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say 63 or 64.
Yeah.
So to me,
60.
oh, dude, to me, the coolest thing about this league is because I like Premier League soccer, and the coolest thing to me about that is like there's teams in every small little town in like Europe and all in England and all that stuff, and I feel like that vibe is going on here where it's like, dude, you do not live too far from a team, like go support them. And so, like, anywhere you go, there's a team. There's a team everywhere. So, I just wanted it out there. I really like how it's set up. I love having a million teams. It's awesome because every region's represented.
Sorry, but when you look at it this way, what's really too far for to accomplish something?
Right.
You know, we got people flying on a plane to come to California. So what's really too far to do something that you love?
Hey, we got a player flying back and forth between Miami and Philadelphia to play football. Shoot. I mean, it's cool. All right, here we go. Last final word. Alexis, what do you got?
Princess Stiff Arm.
Muhammad Ali quote. I hated every minute of training, but I said don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. It all starts with the mental. If you're not mentally strong, you won't go anywhere. And for what I would say for all the girls out there is just stay strong. Never quit.
I love it.
All right, awesome. Ladies, thank you for joining us tonight on the podcast. Again, these are the ladies of the Cali War. They will be in town this weekend. When do you guys travel in? Will you come in on Friday or will it be Saturday morning? How will that work?
A little bit of both Friday.
Okay,
A little bit of both.
Early Saturday.
Some people will have to work, so schedules will determine, but everybody will be there by kickoff.
cool. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, make sure we'll be down on the field, during pregame, and we'll get starters from your coaches. So, make sure that you guys come up and say hi. We don't want to mess up your pregame routine at all. But, we look forward to hosting you in Kansas City. Make sure you get some barbecue while you're here.
Yeah, please do so. Please get some.
Are you guys sponsoring? Y'all getting a barbecue? Is that what you said?
No.
Gary said Gary told me earlier. He says he's buying your whole team ribs after the game.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That might be I'll tell you what. I will. I'll spend my whole paycheck from doing the game on TV on food.
Now he's got jokes. He's got jokes now.
But no, thank you again, ladies, for taking some time to talk with us tonight, and we'll see y'all on Saturday.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Look forward to seeing you guys.
All right, thanks again for the ladies of the Cali War for joining us tonight on the podcast. Very inspirational, as you said, Austin.
Yep.
Sending messages to lots of young ladies out there. You can do anything you want. Excuse me.
You can do anything you want. You know what? And that's a message. Really, that's for everybody. Like you can do anything you want. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter where you're from. Go for it. Do it. Another thing is too that's interesting, and I tend to agree, is that we're talking about growth of the women's women's football in general. It is going that way. Eventually, it will happen because it's every year it gets bigger, and eventually it'll hit that point to where all these women that are playing now laid the foundation for a league where women can get paid to play, and so the market eventually will be created, and we'll see what goes from there. So it's really exciting stuff, and it's really really fun to have a group of passionate athletes on the show.
Yeah. Absolutely. So again, thanks to the ladies of Cali War coming on, and come out on Saturday to see these ladies compete against your Kansas City Titans.
Truman High School,
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Your boys right here will be doing the color commentary, so please don't bother us. We're busy.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey, unless you got some food. If you got some food, bring me some food.
Hey, if you actually, you know what? I'll throw it out there. We will sign autographs pregame.
All right.
Even though we'll be getting ready for the broadcast. If you see us on the field.
You charging? Are you charging for your autograph?
No, I'll give it out free.
I'll charge
this Saturday.
I'm charging like a bag of Cheetos or something.
Okay, bag of Cheetos.
I need some food up in there.
All right. Well, this Saturday, I'll give out my autograph for free. But big news for the podcast. We tweeted it yesterday. We put it on Facebook. Big news. What are we doing?
The big news is we got a studio we're going to be at the Hy-Vee Arena.
Hy-Vee Arena? What's that?
Hy-Vee Arena is the newly renovated Kemper Arena, and now it's Hy